Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aaliyah. If you are new, if you're returning, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a what's on my iPhone. I have the iPhone 11. So I got it in purple. I got my phone at the end of November, I'm sure. So I've had it for a little over 3 months. I love it. Sometimes I do miss my iPhone 7 because it was a bigger phone, but I like that this phone has a bigger screen. So yeah, I know it kind of gets confusing when people say a bigger screen, but it is just all screen, so it looks like that. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm going to move over a little this way so that I can like blow up what's on my phone. Hold on. Okay, so before we get started, I forgot to mention that I do keep a Loopy Case on my phone. I love Loopy Cases. I don't know what my life was like without them. I am still in love with the pop socket. If you know me, I love a pop socket. But ever since I got my Loopy Case, that's a different story. Okay, so my lock screen is just a sunset, and so is my home screen. Both of these images I got from Pinterest. So if you guys like them, go to Pinterest and get them. So when you first open the phone, you see mail, calendar, photos. I have, oh, I like this quote. But I have 2,593 photos and 1,156 videos. That's a lot for one person. So I need to go through and start deleting some of them, seriously. Then we have the camera, weather, clock, maps, stocks, wallet, notes. I do have a lot of notes. I'm not going to open them. I actually want to show you guys one of them. So let's scroll. This one. Y'all, this was January 12th, 2014. I was 15 years old. And these are just so funny. These are so funny. Anyway, so after notes, we have reminders, news, iTunes Store, Apple Store. I need to update my apps because I'm sure that is why. Wait, let me go to it. Yeah, I just need to update all of that. I'll do that later. 38 things. Then we have Apple TV, health, settings, FaceTime, and my Bible. At the bottom, I just have phone, messages, and Safari phone. Those calls are just from my school. I have to call, or I have to get a call in order to log into my school account, and sometimes the call does not go through until later on, which is annoying. So those are all just missed calls from that. I need to delete those. Oh, okay. Now we can finally move on to the apps. So I try my best to like color coordinate the apps. I don't know if they are, because the white apps were like really hard to do that with. So I just started off with like red, and if they had some purple in it, then it was just like white and purple. So they went to the end of the white, but anyways. So the first app we have is Visco. I love Visco so much. Visco is where I usually add all of my pictures that I don't add on like Snapchat or Instagram. So it's where I put all my extra little pictures at. You guys can follow me there. I'll put all of my accounts somewhere on the screen so that you guys can follow me if I do have an account to a certain app. So yeah. Next is Unfold. I don't really use that. I also have Google Home and Google Assistant. That is just for my Google Home, which I absolutely love. Listen. Hey Google, play music.
Playing some music on YouTube Music.
Hey Google. Hey Google, pause music. Okay. So I had to download those apps in order to like set up my voice so she can recognize my voice and all that kind of stuff. But those are really good apps too. I have Pinterest, which I love, YouTube, Capital One, that's just my credit card app. I have YouTube Studio, my Target app. I love Target, but like Walmart and Target are about 15 minutes from my apartment. So most times I like to, you know, purchase the item online, then just go pick it up. Lazy, I know, but whatever. Next is GroupMe. If you guys are in college, or maybe they use this elsewhere, I don't really know. But in college, this is a big thing that we use to communicate with members in our class and in our groups. After that is Facebook Messenger, Apple Music, Roku. Y'all, I think I'm saying that right. My mom says it a different way sometimes, so but I think I said it right. And that's just the remote to my TV, just so I can use my phone if I don't want to look for my remote or grab my remote. Next is the app Hopper. That app is really good if you try to find, well, if you're trying to find discounts to like hotels or flights. Really good app. Next is Life 360, Lyft, Instagram. I'll be sure to put my Instagram on the screen, and it's always down below. After that, I have Fonto. That is an app that I use for my thumbnails. If you guys want me to do one, then I will do a video on like how I create my thumbnails and all of that. So yeah, that's the app that I use. Besides that, I have Snapchat. I love Snapchat. Next to that, I have YOLO. I think YOLO is for Snapchat. I only used it once, and that was when me and Zach did the boyfriend tag. So I did that so that people could ask questions, but other than that, I've never used it. I mean, before that, I never used it. So yeah. I have Musi. Musi is a really good music app. A lot of the music is coming from YouTube, so sometimes you have to like listen to the song in order to kind of know if that's like the right song. Sometimes they have like remixes and like all that going on that you don't want with the music, so sometimes you have to listen to it. But I still have it because I have not transferred all of my music from Musi onto Apple Music, and I need to do that. Next is Cash App. Beside that is Snapseed. My best friend actually uses Snapseed. I don't use it as much. I've only used it maybe a couple times. She knows how to use it like really well, so if I ever need to like do some adjusting to a picture or whatever, then I can ask her how to use that. But I just keep it there just in case, because sometimes I forget the names of apps when I need them. So yeah. Besides that, I have PhotoGrid. I use that for my thumbnails as well. Sometimes if I have 3 or more pictures that I want to put into my thumbnail, I will use that app. I used to actually go in and actually adjust the sizes of the pictures if I had 4 or so, like without using PhotoGrid, and it's weird that I actually got them even, but it just took up too much time, so I just downloaded that app. So we're flipping over to the next like slide of apps, and I have Twitter. Love Twitter. Twitter is so funny. Love Twitter. I used to tweet a lot. Back in 2017, but now I don't tweet as much. I try to be more active on there, but my Twitter followers are not having it, so I'll just leave it at that. Besides that, I have Facebook. Facebook I use if I have uploaded a new video, or if I'm just looking to see what some of my friends are doing who don't have Instagram. Other than that, I don't use Facebook. Besides that, I have Navy Federal, which is my bank. And beside Navy Federal, we have Dropbox. Dropbox is actually really, really good. So I use that when I am getting pictures or like moving pictures from my MacBook onto my phone. I can usually airdrop pictures from my phone onto my MacBook, but for some reason I can't airdrop pictures from my MacBook to my phone. And I've tried to do it. Like when I go to airdrop it, I see where it gives the option. It has like Aaliya's iPhone, but it never works and it's annoying. So I just have Dropbox, which is honestly really good. And like I said, I just use that. They have an app for it, and they also have like a website. So I just go to the website on my MacBook, and then I keep the app on my phone. So after that, we have Shortcuts. I love Shortcuts. I just found out about it. I think that this app actually is installed on the iPhone. If not, then you can of course download it. So Shortcuts It's just shortcuts to like things that you can say or things that you can send or do without having to like actually go into the apps. So here is how the app looks. I have like a good morning text to the group with my mom and siblings and to my dad. And then I have like all the calls where I can call like my twin, my boyfriend, sisters, my dad, my brother, my mom. And they actually show up here. Like if you go over, they show up right there. So here, and then if you press that little arrow, you can get to them all. And that just like helps. And you can access those, I think on the home screen as well, on the lock screen I meant as well, which is really convenient. So I would 10 out of 10 recommend this app. So next we have Socratic. I use that if I'm having trouble with like a question. Sometimes the book and like the homework questions or the quizzes that my teachers have do not make sense, and like they have nothing to do with each other. You can't find the answers anywhere in the textbook. Then Socratic is really good because it kind of like searches the internet to like give you either a website, sometimes a Quizlet, and like other websites and search engines and stuff like that that kind of help you or gear you to where the answer could be. Yeah, really good app. All you have to do is just like take a picture of the question or so, then it like searches, and like I said, it pops up Quizlets, it pops up articles, it pops up websites. So it's a really good app. Beside that is PixArt. I like PixArt a lot because they have really fun fonts. I won't say, not fonts, wow, really fun edits. I don't really put edits on my pictures. If you look at my Instagram, my Instagram photos are honestly pretty neutral. They look like how they did when I took them on the camera. But on my VSCO, sometimes I like to add like a darker tint to the picture or whatever. So I'll go on PixArt and do like a fun filter. Other than that, I don't really use PixArt. I know that you can do a bunch of stuff on here, like, I don't even know. I don't know. Like a bunch of stuff on here. I just know that. So, use PixArt if you want to put some filter or something to your pictures. Okay. So beside that, we have a Candy Crush Saga. Yo, I have not played this in forever. This game is seriously so fun. I am on level 1024. Yo, I used to be so addicted. I'm telling you, I got to level like 500 something in one day when I re-downloaded it. I haven't played it in a while, but yeah, it's a really fun game. I like it. I like it a lot, especially if I'm at level 1024. You know that I like it, and the levels are so competitive. Y'all, it used to get so bad to the point where when I used to run out of lives, I would go to my settings, go to where it said date and time, then I would change the date and time to maybe like the next day so that I can get more lives. It was that serious. It was that serious. Okay, so after that we have this is Foter. So after Candy Crush Saga, we have Foter. I think that's how you say it. If not, I apologize. I just use it because I like it. And I like what it does. So it's kind of like PixArt and like Facetune, where you can kind of adjust the lighting. So with but I like it because the lighting it's so much easier to do it. Like they have brightness, contrast, saturation, and all of that, like just on that app, so you don't have to worry about like other little tints and all that kind of stuff. I mainly just use it if I take a picture in darker lighting. I need to lighten the picture up, so I'll do that. I just don't like darker pictures, especially with my Instagram feed, so I'll use that if I do take a darker picture. Besides that, I have Cookie Madness. Love Cookie Madness. Me and Nakia, when was it? I think it was like before the new year. Me and Nakia was like super obsessed with this game. I haven't played it in a while, and I really cannot like start to play it again because I would be addicted, and that's really bad. Beside it, we have the most amazing, my favorite app now, TikTok. TikTok, I love it. I have learned a lot of dances from TikTok, but I like wait because I don't want it to be like overwhelming. And I don't want it to seem like, oh, all she does is make TikToks and post. So I'll post like here and there. I used to post like constantly when I first made my TikTok, but I don't now. Let me skip this. I have so many drafts, but here's my TikTok. You guys should definitely follow it. I love TikTok so much, so much. Besides TikTok, we have Netflix. Then after that, we have Ball Blast. Ball Blast is really fun, but it's really competitive. I don't even know what level I'm on. My dad and Nakia were like super obsessed with this game. At first, it was me and Nakia, and it was like my dad and Nakia. So you just move this thing, and you kind of like blow the balls up. Super fun. Yeah. So if you guys like, or if you guys think that game sounds pretty fun, then definitely get that. The next app is for school. It's called Rider, and it is just an app that gives like the locations of our shuttle buses and stuff. So, you know, you can know if they're leaving the school, where they're going, all that kind of stuff. The app beside that is Zaffle, and then beside that we have Activity. That's just the activity for my Apple Watch. Love that. And then this little square at the bottom that I have labeled Random, that's like more of the apps that came on the phone that I do not use at all. And y'all, I think that that is it. Yeah. On my little drop down screen, I just have like appointments that are coming up. I have the weather. I have my phone and my Apple Watch, like batteries. Whenever my AirPod case is open, then I will have like my AirPods. I have my screen time, Bible, and like I said, my shortcuts. So yeah. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Make sure before you leave, you like it and subscribe down below. Also, before you leave, make sure you go down in the description box and follow me on all of my social media. And I'll see you guys in my next one.